Top 5 hero cats who smelled death coming and fought back. Now, these aren't some made-up movie miracles. These are real-life pets, every single one verified by local news reports. That turned an ordinary quiet night into a life-or-death battle. But you need to stick around because the cat at number 1 is going to absolutely break your heart. Our countdown starts right now. Coming in at number 5 is Lily, the gas leak guardian. Lily was a skinny little black rescue cat from Oregon with these incredibly bright green eyes. Just picture this scene, a quiet evening at home. The family is all cozy by the fireplace, the kids are playing on the floor, and there are absolutely no alarms going off. Everything seems perfectly normal. But then, suddenly, Lily becomes fixated on the gas valve for the fireplace. She starts sniffing it obsessively, pacing back and forth, and then begins yowling like she's possessed. Her owner at first just thinks she's hungry or wants attention and tries to shoo her away. But Lily refuses to give up. She jumps onto their laps, stares intensely at the valve, and even starts scratching at the floor right next to it. Her behavior is so bizarre and persistent that finally, the mom decides to check it out. She leans in and sniffs, and smells a faint odor of gas. She immediately calls the gas company. When the technician arrives and inspects the line, he shuts off the main valve and turns to the family with a chilling message. He tells them this leak was just minutes away from an explosion. Your detectors completely failed. Your cat just saved all of your lives. The local news ran the story. If you search for Lily Cat Oregon gas leak, you can still find the interviews with the family. They were so grateful they kept her collar as a trophy. An incredible story of intuition. But the hero at number 4 saved 5 people with nothing but pure attitude. At number 4, we have Gizmo, the RB Fire hero. This happened in Florida back in 2017. Gizmo was a grumpy tabby cat, the kind that never really cuddled and always looked annoyed, a classic case of resting bitch face. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and a silent grease fire has started in the kitchen. Smoke is slowly, quietly creeping through the vents. The entire family of 5 is sound asleep, and tragically, they had no working smoke alarms in the house. Out of nowhere, Gizmo bolts from his favorite sleeping spot. He leaps directly onto the dad's chest and starts screaming bloody murder, yowling at the top of his lungs. The dad, half asleep and annoyed, just grumbles and pushes him off. But Gizmo isn't having it. He immediately jumps over to the mom and attacks, claws out, meowing nonstop. His frantic cries wake up the kids, who start coughing from the smoke. Finally, the dad opens his eyes and sees the hallway glowing with flames. He grabs his family and they all stumble out of the house just seconds before the roof caves in. When the fire chief arrived at the scene, he told reporters that cat saved 5 lives tonight. Fox 13 Tampa Bay interviewed the family and Gizmo actually started getting fan mail from all over. The grumpiest cat in the neighborhood turned out to be its biggest hero. But our number 3 hero fought a silent, invisible killer. Our number 3 spot goes to Willow, the diabetes defender from the UK. Willow is a true hero who somehow mastered recognizing human danger signals. Her owner is diabetic, and he suffers from severe blood sugar crashes, which often hit hard in the middle of the night. One evening, he's on the couch and his blood sugar plummets. He slumps over, unresponsive and turning pale. His wife is asleep upstairs, completely unaware of the danger. Willow senses something is terribly wrong. She first tries biting his hand, trying to get a reaction, but there's nothing. So she races upstairs, jumps on the wife's bed, and starts dragging at her pajamas, screaming and meowing until the confused woman finally wakes up. She goes downstairs to see her husband looking gray and immediately calls 999. The paramedics arrive just in time to reverse the diabetic coma. They told her that just a few more minutes and he would have suffered permanent brain damage. Willow's incredible actions earned her a finalist nomination for a Bravery Award, and the BBC even covered the story of the cat that could sense a change in blood sugar before any human or machine did. Her owner now calls her his little guardian angel. But the cat at number 2 literally walked through fire for her babies. Taking the number 2 spot is Scarlett, the kitten fire mom from Brooklyn, whose story from 1996 is etched in history. A fire erupted in a basement apartment and the blaze spread with terrifying speed. Flames were everywhere. When firefighters arrived on the scene, they found a horribly burnt cat, Scarlett, collapsing on the sidewalk. In her mouth, she was carrying her 5th and final kitten out of the inferno. She had run back into the raging fire 5 separate times to rescue each one of her babies. Her lungs were seared, her paws were blistered, her ears and face were scorched. Vets at the North Shore Animal League worked tirelessly to save her, and her story made global headlines. She even has her own Wikipedia page now. Scarlett not only survived but lived for another 13 years and was buried with full honors when she passed away. She's the ultimate proof that a mother's love will fight against absolutely impossible odds. But our number one hero, the tiniest kitten on our list, gave everything. And at number 1, we have Nina, the ultimate sacrifice. This story comes from Ohio just in 2023. Nina was only a 5-month-old kitten. At 5 in the morning, a house fire sparked upstairs while the family was fast asleep. Tiny little Nina woke up and started meowing with desperation. She ran to each family member, nudging their faces, until every single one of them stirred from their sleep, groggy and confused by the smoke filling the room. She led them as they stumbled through the thick, choking smoke toward the front door and to safety outside. They all made it out. The family was safe. But then Nina darted back inside the house. The fire engulfed the building completely. The family was safe, their home was gone, and Nina was lost. A Fox News affiliate in Ohio reported the story, with the headline, "Kitten Saved Us, Paid the Ultimate Price." In the interview, the mom sobbed, saying, "She was only part of our family for 2 weeks, and she gave her life for ours. The smallest soul on this list with the bravest heart, a true sacrifice." From Lily's incredible gas-sniffing instincts to Nina's final heroic run, these cats completely rewrite what it means to be a hero. Which one of these stories shocked you the most? Comment your number 1 hero down below. Smash that like button if you think pets are simply amazing, and subscribe for our top 5 dogs video coming next week, plus daily shorts you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching.